If there's one industry where software security is a make or break scenario, it's healthcare. Here's the blunt truth. Most security training in healthcare barely scratches the surface. Compliance is great and all, but it achieves the bare minimum in terms of security and falls woefully short when it comes to the actual threats your teams face every single day. And that's why patient data continues to be exposed, even when teams are technically compliant. It's not about checking boxes. It's about building a robust defense against real-world vulnerabilities, from exploits against electronic health records to insider risks. Let's look at how you can rebuild your security training from the ground up, making it actionable and effective. First, let's cut through the compliance noise. While regulations like HIPAA are crucial, just blindly following the rules or guidelines won't protect patient data. We need to focus on the actual attack vectors. What are the most common software vulnerabilities targeting healthcare? How do attacks propagate in a cloud environment? Your training should simulate all these real-world scenarios, making it directly relevant and impactful for your teams. Next, for those involved in developing clinical software, whether it's an EHR system or a custom application, secure coding is paramount. This isn't just for dedicated AppSec teams. Developers need practical training on secure coding best practices, how to conduct effective threat modeling specifically for healthcare applications, and how to embed security early in the development lifecycle. This is how we build secure by design clinical software. Security isn't a one-size-fits-all problem. A security engineer's training needs will differ significantly from a developer's. We need to implement role-based training that specifically addresses the risks and responsibilities of each team member. And crucially, this training should foster better communication and understanding between development, compliance, and security teams. When everyone understands each other's roles and challenges, the entire security posture strengthens. But when building software, we can't forget DevSecOps. The idea of integrating security practices directly into your software development lifecycle can sound daunting, especially in healthcare where speed and reliability are critical. But it doesn't have to slow you down. There are practical ways to embed DevSecOps practices. The idea of integrating security practices directly into your SDLC can sound daunting, especially in healthcare where speed and reliability are critical. But it doesn't have to slow you down. There are practical ways to embed DevSecOps practices like automated security testing and continuous monitoring without hindering your delivery timelines. It's about making security a seamless part of the process, not an afterthought. Finally, let's bridge the gap between regulations and action. How do you take the broad strokes of HIPAA, HITECH, and NIST frameworks and translate them into actionable day-to-day security training workflows? It's all about demystifying these regulations and showing your teams exactly how their actions contribute to meeting these crucial compliance requirements in a way that truly protects patient data. The goal here is simple. Move beyond merely checking compliance boxes and build a culture of proactive security. By tailoring training to real-world threats, integrating security into development, and empowering every team member with role-specific knowledge, we can significantly reduce the risk of patient data exposure. That's why AppSecEngineer is hosting a live webinar on Wednesday, June 25th, where Abhay Bhargav will be giving you an inside look at security training for healthcare, HIPAA, and beyond. If you're looking to transform your healthcare organization's security posture, this is a session you don't want to miss. He'll be covering each of the 5 topics I mentioned in this video and going in depth into the most practical and approachable ways to implement high-impact security training into your organization. Get registered to the webinar with the link in the description, and we'll see you next week.